Are you taking a European cruise and wondering what to pack? We've got you covered. My name is Jessica, and this is Ryan, and we are on a 7-night French and Italian Riviera cruise aboard the beautiful Celebrity Edge. Between port stops, specialty dinners, and onboard events, you'll have plenty of occasions to dress for. So we've put together some looks to help you pack for your next cruise. Our journey began in Barcelona, Spain. Once on board, we explored all the venues on Celebrity Edge. For our first outfit, we chose a smart, casual look, which means looking comfortable yet tasteful. I wore a blue matching set with a short heel, and Ryan wore a blue polo shirt with gray slacks and a pair of white sneakers. Comfortable enough to walk around, but nice enough to make a great first impression. Once we settled in, we met up with our group of friends on the magic carpet for some welcome cocktails as we set sail into the French and Italian Riviera. Our first stop was Cannes, a popular seaside city along the Côte d'Azur. As we began to anchor offshore, we put on our plush bathrobes, ordered a room service breakfast, and sipped some coffee on our balcony before taking the tender ride to the port. Cannes is known for the glitz and glam of its international film festival, so we got dressed to fit the occasion. I wore an off-white blouse and maxi skirt with orange espadrilles, and Ryan wore a white long-sleeve button-down shirt, green pants, and comfortable sneakers. We leisurely walked along the shops of the world-famous La Crusette, took some pictures at the pier, and had a delicious lunch at a nearby beach club with an incredible view. The weather was absolutely perfect for a day at the beach with great food and great company. The next morning, we arrived in Portofino, a picturesque Italian city with pastel homes and buildings along the Ligurian Sea. We wanted to match the colorful scene, so I wore a mint green dress with comfortable sandals, and Ryan wore a blue button-down shirt with shorts and sneakers. Our tender boat dropped us off right in the heart of town, where we met up with our group for a Celebrity Cruises excursion. As you can see, everyone wanted to take pictures of their colorful outfits. We took a quick bus ride to the nearby city of Rapallo, where we learned how to make authentic Italian pesto while sampling delicious white wines. We then took a guided walking tour of the city, tasted samples from local shops and restaurants, and drank more wine. Carrying some cash in the local currency is also convenient when shopping in the markets and helps to stimulate the economy. When we got back to Portofino, we had some leisure time to walk around and enjoy the scenic port before taking the tender back to the ship. After a warm day of walking in the sun, we freshened up for our first evening chic night on board. Evening chic means you dress to impress, glamorous and sophisticated in your own way. Some guests even pack a tuxedo or gown to take beautiful onboard photos. I wore short heels and a bright orange dress to match the tangerine magic carpet and fiery sunset, and Ryan wore a white dress shirt with slacks and white shoes. If you can't tell by now, the magic carpet was our favorite spot to grab a cocktail and watch the sunset as we sailed to our next port. Our next stop was La Spezia, Italy, where we booked a truffle hunting excursion on a beautiful farm in Tuscany. Since it was a warm summer day, I wore a tan breathable linen set with sneakers, and Ryan wore a white t-shirt, khaki pants, and tennis shoes. Upon arrival, we were greeted by Massimo and Bianca, our truffle-sniffing dog. Massimo guided us through the truffle farm as Bianca dug around looking for truffles. They smelled so good. We then got to try the truffles served in a delicious pasta paired with delectable wines. After lunch, we had some free time to walk around the farm and finish our wines in the most serene setting. The next day, we docked in Civitavecchia, where we booked an excursion that took us to the eternal city of Rome. When in Rome, there is a lot of walking involved, so it's super important to wear comfortable shoes. I wore a white button-down, white shorts, and tennis shoes. And Ryan basically wore the same thing: white button-down, shorts, and tennis shoes. As we walked around the Colosseum, we listened to our tour guide explain the history of the Roman Empire. He guided us around the city to all the popular landmarks like the Pantheon and the Trevi Fountain, before giving us some free time to explore on our own. Rome is such a beautiful and romantic city. Later that night, I slipped on a cute summer dress with low heels, and Ryan put on a black tee with slacks and dress shoes for a fun night out on the ship. After dinner, we went up to the resort deck where there was a DJ playing dance music by the pool. We had some cocktails and danced the night away with all our friends under the stars. Our last port stop was on the French island of Corsica, the birthplace of Napoleon Bonaparte. We docked at the port of Ajaccio, which is walking distance from the city center and the old town. On this day, I wore my bathing suit with a linen button-down and green pants, and Ryan wore his bathing suit with a white t-shirt for a relaxing boat ride along the gorgeous coastline. We swam in the Mediterranean Sea, popped some champagne, and cheers to an awesome trip. After a busy week of exploring, we were ready to unwind on our 7th and final day of our sailing, a much welcome sea day. But first, we got in a quick workout in the ship's state-of-the-art fitness center. I highly recommend packing some activewear because this beautiful gym will make you want to work out even on vacation. We spent the rest of the afternoon relaxing by the pool in our casual resort wear. We wore bathing suits and sandals, and I wore a colorful cover-up dress for walking around the ship. Later that night, we enjoyed a specialty dinner at Le Petit Chef, followed by an incredible musical performance at the theater to end the day. And that's a wrap on our 7-night French and Italian Riviera cruise. Hopefully, this made your packing a bit easier as you prepare for your own summer adventures. Make sure to tag @CelebrityCruises in your social media posts so we can see what you pack on your next cruise with Celebrity. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more travel tips and inspiration.